Sulbha Wag here. This is my presentation on Science Information Literacy, a crash course. And I'm going to walk you through the steps that I took, starting with the Addie process, the analyze, design, develop process, which is the backbone of this whole course. And I'm going to walk you through. It's the link on the home page, and this is what it looks like, and the problem statements, everything is in there. It's I begin with analyze and how I came about this project. It's because I teach this chemical literature course, and I found that students in this program that I teach do not understand basic concepts of library literature searching or chemical literature searching, mainly transfer students who come from other universities in the senior and junior year and are chemistry majors. So this was an attempt to correct them and put them in the mainstream so that when the actual course begins in the fall, they will be ready to look at it and understand what the issues are. It's basically a 5-day course. It starts on August 28th, a Monday, and there are a host of assignments and other quizzes that they have to do. And like I said before, the learning objectives are here, the goals and objectives. I want them to be able to define what is scientific chemical literature, and under the goals there are other sub goals that they have to do. And secondary and tertiary literature, primary, secondary, these are the different forms of the literature. They have to understand Boolean logic and how to evaluate our sources. Now once I'm done with this, I'm going to go over to back to the Canvas module, and then I'm going to talk about the job aid that I wrote up for this project. This is something that I wanted the job aid to learn, and all of the issues are here that I want them to concentrate on. The table of contents will tell them how to go. This is the guiding learning theory that I didn't mention before, and there's the constructivist and the connectivist theory of learning that I am interested in. And it follows the same principles as before with why I'm doing this, why the instructor needs to, the job aid needs to learn this. There's technologies that are required, the course overview, goals, and everything. It's in one place that they can look at. And also wanted to mention that this is something that they have to learn. The students have to learn how to do searches in 3 databases, and I expect the job aid to be learn how to do it. And same procedure follows. If they click on this, it will open up the link in Canvas, and they should be able to go through the modules just like here. They 4 day 5 and all of that. It's just a convenience for them that is listed here. And Boolean logic is the most important part of this learning process for the students. So I expect my job aid to be very knowledgeable about Boolean logic, what and or not mean in chemical literature, and how it's used differently. There's reading materials that they have to look at, and these are all the activities that I want them to do before the course starts. There's a pre-test and a post-test. That's part of the Addie process that we do the evaluation and implementation. The implementation is here, so they have to do the evaluation. This is a brief overview of what I think the job aid should do. So now I'm going to go back to the main meat of my presentation, which is the modules in in Canvas. That's the implementation part of it. I begin with the post and the pre-test. That is very crucial for me to make my changes if need be. So I'm going to start with the home page as before. And I wanted to mention a few things. This is the diagram that will show you what my intent is. They have to learn all of this, how information or communication is in scientific literature, and how to access and analyze. That is the main goal of this module. Here, this is what I say. The student will also be able to define what scientific information is and to develop critical thinking skills in using and communicating information in chemistry. That is science, really. Here is more information on the pretest. There's a link there, and there's also instructional design document and job aid linked here, and it's also available from the pages. And then the syllabus is the important function there for. And here's a link to my bio, which I think the students should know that my background is in chemistry, and I've a double master's, master's in library information science, and now a master's in instructional design, or learning technologies, which I'm very happy to do. Then let's go back to the modules in each category, and I will walk you through a few of them. Like module 1, here is module 1, which tells you what is here. There's post-test, pre and post-test here, like I mentioned. Course readings are all here, and you will see that they are linked, so you can look at them. Here is, it begins, every session will have a synchronous section depending upon the topic. This is an introductory first one, and I will explain to the students what is expected of them. And these are the readings in the chapter in a book, and some videos that tell you about why it's important to learn and access scientific literature. Then from here they can go to the next, the assignments, or they can go back to wherever they want to be in this module. So let me go back to this, and I'm going to click on one assignment just to show you what it looks like. This is a reflection that they will do and put it in the blog. I want them to learn how to create a blog and send it to them, because that's the new method of scientific communication in blogs. There's Twitter, there's Facebook, there is like WordPress you can do, and Blogger you can start doing. So there's lots of choices for them. The rubric here is what I have, but for the final project that they have to do, which is on one ethical or social issue that they have to concentrate on, and I've chosen it for them. It's energy use the water use in the energy industry, which they have to look at from different aspects, and that's explained in the first module itself. So if you see here, I tell them here instructions, so they can look at it and see it's a 750 words, and then I also have the rubric in the final report requirement that we will discuss later. So I didn't like the rubrics that were in Canvas, so I created something different for them in the final research report. So if you go to module 4, where it is necessary for them to see, you will see that I have a different set of guidelines for them. And here is the rubric that I want them to follow, and it's worth 100 points. This is everything in a nutshell, but it goes on for 5 days, and I hope by the end of that they will have achieved what I wanted them to learn, how to use chemistry literature and access and evaluate and use it in their research papers, or in the future when they become scientists, they can do that too. Thank you for listening, and bye.